Welcome everyone to my channel BioWorld once again. In my short video, I already gave you introduction that I am coming with the descriptive video of the sense organ ear. And today in this video we are going to talk about ear, parts of ear, their function, structure, which is very important for your upcoming examination. And it's very interesting to know about each of the sense organs. So ear is also one of the sense organ as it has sensory cells in them. And ear has two functions. What are they? And they are very different to each other. One is hearing, as we all know that it helps us to hear. Another is balancing, that is maintaining the posture and balance of our body. So they have those sensory cells that makes us enabled to hear, and secondly balance our body in all the different conditions like static balance and dynamic, that while we are in motion or when we are at rest. So there are some parts of the ear which I wrote separately on the board. You can see these are the parts of the ear which I wrote here, and this is a diagram which I have done. You can see the parts of the ear labeled also and written over there even. Now ear is divided into three parts. What are they? The outer ear, the middle ear and the inner ear. Now outer ear or external ear consists of pinna. This is a cartilaginous flap-like structure, pinna, which continues with the auditory canal or the ear canal or auditory meatus, and it goes and strike with the tympanum or the eardrum. You can see. So this is the eardrum or the tympanum. Now this full auditory canal is lined with the cilia lashes like here, like that cilia's movement which shows that here, and has a wax secreting gland even, that is called ceruminous gland, which secretes wax to trap the dust particles. So pinna has a role of collecting the sound, that is a sound wave, and transmitting via this auditory canal into the eardrum. And an eardrum vibrates, magnifies those vibration sound wave, changes it into vibration and transmit it to the middle ear. So these were the parts of the external ear. Now I'll start with the middle ear. Now middle ear starts with the three bony ossicles. They are the ossicles means small bones. What are they? They are malleus, incus, stapes. They are respectively named by their shape. Like malleus is named because of hammer shaped, incus is named because of anvil shape, stapes is the smallest bone in our body which is named because of stirrup shape. Stapes lies on the structure or depression called oval window, and just below the oval window there is another depression here called round window. Now these are the structure of the middle ear, and one of the most important structure which is a tube like structure called eustachian tube that connects the middle ear with the throat, that is the pharynx, and has a very important role to play. It maintains equilibrium in and out of the eardrum. So you have experience sometime that when we get cold or cough, our ear gets closed, we find it very difficult to hear even. That is because of this eustachian tube get clogged and sometimes run with the infection. So what is the role of this ear ossicle? The vibration which is passed from the external ear into the middle ear, it magnifies the vibration more so that the vibration continues till middle ear and gets into the internal ear. So from the middle ear, the vibration gets into the internal ear or inner ear. Inner ear has three parts. Now what are they? They are the semicircular canal. You can see perpendicularly placed one onto the other each. And second one is cochlea, which is a snail like structure, 2.5 ton spirally coiled structure. And another is vestibule. Now this lower part you can see is the vestibule, which has two parts called utriculus and sacculus. Now semicircular base has a broadened structure called ampulla. Now students, you have to know that these are the very important parts. Now semicircular canal, vestibule and cochlea, they are also known as labyrinth. Now, there are two forms of labyrinth. One is membranous labyrinth and another is bony labyrinth. Now, bony labyrinth is like surrounds the membranous labyrinth, and they are enclosed with a very important fluid. Now, what is that fluid? The outer fluid is perilymph, that is in semicircular canal. The fluid which is present called in the bony part is called your perilymph, and inside the cochlea or inside the structure of the membranous labyrinth is called endolymph. And this fluid has a very important role in both the sensory function. One is balancing and other is your hearing. So semicircular canal, the fluid which is present inside them and mainly in the ampulla, the fluid vibrates when we are in motion, and the hairy structure present in that ampulla, which is known as cristae, vibrates along with that and gives us the impulses of the balancing. So it helps in dynamic balance. Whereas the vestibule, this is the two lower part is called vestibule, that helps us give proper condition, proper balancing in the resting phase, that is static balance. Now, cochlea has a sensory cells in the basilar membrane of it. Now, cochlea is divided into three parts. What are they? Scala tympani, scala media, and scala interna. So the division of each of the part is lined with a membrane called basilar membrane. The middle basilar membrane consists of the sensory cells called organ of Corti. Now, what is organ of Corti? This is the name. You have to learn it. Organ of Corti, which is a sensory cell. You have to learn this structure called organ of Corti, and this organ of Corti, it catches the impulses, or you can say receives the impulses, transmit it into electrical impulse, and then transform those impulses into the structure called auditory nerve, which carries it to the brain. Brain interprets the message and gives us the correct information. So these are the structure of the ear, the parts of the ear, along with its different function, how the sound wave travels through each of them, what is the role of each of the structure found in them, and how the sound waves converts into impulse, goes into the brain in the temporal lobe. Brain interprets the message, sends it back to you, and we get informed about the surrounding. Hopefully this video has been good and beneficial for you, and thank you for watching it. Please do like, share with your friends so that I get motivated and make more videos on different topics of your subject. Thank you.